Hello guys, welcome back to Gospel News, where we bring on an update back to back. If you have not followed us on our social media handles, then what are you waiting for? You don't finally read as I talk to you now. Based on what is happening, we are bringing you update that we marvel you. In fact, important information now they drop on your screen. So they say that 10th National Assembly give us out is something reasonable. Orji-Uzo is begging the president-elect, which is Mr. Tinubu. Remember that he wanted to become the Senate president. And maybe I say the conscience say, Oga, you go nowhere because una no fit convince una people to stop the agitation for Biafra. Now that one, they cause another problem now for the Southeast politicians. Instead of them to join hands with their children, may they come off for the country where they cheat them, they sideline them, and they intimidate them. They say they prefer to be slaves. Una de deal, God go see una. I cannot talk too much. Now, and they say that Ecowas court has fined Buhari, say they don't sanction the president of Nigeria. Because of what? Because of the brokers, this thing where they do, where they want to punish Nigeria Brokers Commission. Ecowas court fines Nigerian government for deliberate delaying suit against NBC's clampdown on press freedom. Una dey see even Ecowas now, Nigeria don't do sort Ecowas self don't see their nyash finish. See say these people now full of corruption. And then they say that they have granted leave to Emefiele. Central Bank grant leave to Emefiele to study abroad, to flee before Tinubu takes over. Ibla say they won't punish Emefiele if Tinubu finally comes into picture. Now these ones, now we go they look into very, very quickly. Muna, stay tuned so that when I go get the full details of what we they talk. So we are going to start with the ECOWAS. They said that the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS Regional Court, sitting in Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital territory, on Friday fined the Nigerian government 250,000 naira for deliberate delay in suit seeking to stop the country's National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, from clampdown on press freedom in the country. A human rights lawyer, Samuel Ihensiken Jr., on behalf of the president, One Love Foundation, Patrick Eholo, had filed suit number ECW-CCJ-APP/43/21 before the regional court seeking an orders of the court restraining Nigerian government against the implementation of Section 543 and 1 of the National Broadcasting Commission NBC Code on all broadcasting stations. The sections relate to reportage and giving details of security issues and persons affected by insurgency and terrorism in Nigeria. But the foundation, through its counsel, argued that the actions offend all relevant laws and the African Charter on Media and Broadcasting Rights and Freedom of Press. In the suit, which commenced since 2021, sought, among others, an order on the court directing Nigeria President Muhammadu Buhari, to be precise, that is the president of Bonko. This one now, if you look at that man, it's like saying an old picture. So this is the picture of the original Buhari while sitting in ECOWAS court before they say they swap him, can't give us fake one. After they say this one, you don't move, throw away, can't do again. Now, Buhari and the National Broadcasting Commission, a government agency, they say that to desist from enforcing Section 5431 of the NBC Code on all broadcasting stations, where they say they go to sanction them. Remember, they also fined Channels Television 5 million naira after Ahmed Dati interview. However, when the matter came up for hearing on Friday, the counsel to the Nigerian government asked the court for an adjournment to enable the government to file its defense. Counsel to the plaintiff, Samuel Ihensiken, opposed it and informed the court that the government had been served all court processes in the case since 2021, but chose not to respond within the time allowed by the law. You see what in Nigeria government they do. And the same way where they take the delay Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, if they file court case, this one, the Nigerian government go say, oh, give us time to respond. Now, so they take the delay the court process. So now the thing now I make Ecowas say, Loriro, they cannot continue like this. They can't give them fine. So they don't sanction this Buhari. They shame for you because you cannot defend since 2021 we didn't give on a paper. Both you and the Attorney General will be Malami. Una no fit defend on ourselves because of the fine one they give MBC. I don't even know who they collect that money. They're supposed to even include Lai Mohammed for this sanction. Ihene Siken told Sahara reporters in a short statement that after it was proved to the satisfaction of court that the Office of Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice of Nigeria, which is Abubakar Malami, was served all court processes on this matter since 2021 without the government filing a defense. We asked the court for costs, and the court, in its wisdom, awarded 250,000 naira for punitive fines against the AGF and the federal government of Nigeria, who are on the first and second defendant respectively in the suit. The court consequently adjourned the suit to May 30th, 2023 for further hearing. Una dey see how matter take dey. These people who now they see here, the disgrace where they take, they disgrace this country. It's not just a country something. It's not just regional. It is everywhere. These people just they disgrace the entire country. They don't even get shame. Now that one self, now even they vex me. Now that one they vex me. So when we go to Orji-Uzo Carlos Wahala, where they say me they give Southeast something reasonable. Since it be like it can't, they don't say and say Tinubu no go gree give them this Senate presidency. So now it can't be like say they don't finally they beg. Remember that Ifeanyi Oba was on the other day begging. Say they holler, say what thing they happen? Why no go give us this position? We go verse, we go cut chain and all that. We'll go straight and see what he said. He be like say don't change tone. Now he is begging. The Senate Chief Whip, Orji-Uzo Carlos, has appealed to the stakeholders of the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, to give the Southeast region something reasonable as the contest for the leadership of the 10th National Assembly gathers more momentum. Carlos made this appeal. Carlos was begging in a statement on Thursday. The former governor of Abia State noted that the APC with 59 senators elect does not have an absolute majority in the 109 member red chambers. He added that the Southeast deserves something very reasonable other than Deputy Speaker. The Senate Chief Whip said, "Vote is not a measurement. We had a hurricane in our zone. We need one another and not the level of vote cast. Those who did not vote for the party today can vote for the party tomorrow if they are properly aligned. After all, we have made progress." Now, within Orji-Uzo Carlos, they tell APC, say, because people did not vote for them in the Southeast, people rejected them and voted for LUP, which is a P2B LUP 75. They say that those people today can also be their customers tomorrow if they go free give them the Senate president. I say, you are joking. People have moved on. Even the people who vote for P2B before, most of them now don't join the moving train will be to actualize Biafra, and you are there even talking about voting APC. you are just sitting on a moving bicycle without a rider. Before, we used to be one or two senators, but it is no longer so. The thing did not only happen in the Southeast. Many people from areas where the presidential candidate came from voted along certain lines. I appeal to you people that you must cede something very reasonable to the Southeast. I am happy the national chairman, deputy national chairman, national secretary are former senators. You know we are going to do a secret ballot on the floor of the Senate. We will vote according to our conscience. You people have done it before, and we will do it what you have done in the past. So it is better we settle properly as 59 senators of the APC. The difference is not much. If you count 3 or 4 of us out, you are losing votes already. And we have the capacity to get more the other side and from our colleagues in the party, he said. Meanwhile, the northern senators, especially those elected on the platform of APC, have threatened to revolt against the party if the controversial zoning template for leadership of the 10th National Assembly was not revisited. Specifically, former governor of Zamfara State and Senator-elect Abdulaziz Yari, who said the entire North would revolt over the issue. So I don't know whether then they talk on behalf of the Southeast caucus that wants the Senate presidency. Mona watch wala.
The National Working Committee of the All Progressives Congress again hosts some newly elected members of the National Assembly at the headquarters of the party in Abuja. These are senators elected on the platform of the APC, and they're not here for pleasantries. They're not happy with the zoning arrangements of the leadership of the 10th National Assembly.
Justice needs to be done. We all know the tabulation. We know what it is. And we shouldn't be blind. The power of anyone is not absolute. It's only the power of God that is absolute. If you say the power, there be no throne that is permanent, but God's throne is only one that is permanent. Take your pen and write it. Anything on the contrary, wallahi, the Northern Nigeria will take another decision against APC, and that will be that.
What you have done does not look very nice by putting people's names, personally people's names. It's undemocratic. It's against the constitutional right of 3 or 4 sitting down here. Section 51 of the Constitution do not say this for the National Assembly. So we are going to challenge it. We are going to say no.
As we are going, I had expected that the party will look at those who are very few. Just, I think, 4 of us or 5 of us declared interest. And I thought, in the wisdom of the party, they will invite just those 5 of us.
The national chairman, who received the protest letter from the aggrieved senators, assures them that the issue will be revisited.
We are happy to receive you, to come and express your displeasure for what the world was giving. Take us what we have done. There are mistakes that need to be looked at. We will look at them. I will not be ashamed of doing so.
Outside the meeting room, the senator representing Niger East insists that the party must correct the injustice done to the North Central.
What is due to North Central should be given to North Central. We are all legislators. We are the ones that are going to the floor of the Senate to canvass support for anybody. And we have made our points very clear that if the president, in his wisdom, decides to support the balancing of the secularity of this country, we in the North Central, we agree to it. And what next? We should be giving our own dues. That's all we're asking.
As the aggrieved senators await the outcome of their protest, the leadership of the party is optimistic that the issue of zoning of principal officers of the National Assembly will be resolved amicably.
All right, guys, so I don't say I'm sure now this one I see the cause problem for the APC inside. So I no self, even Orji-Uzo Carlo them, their voice now don't lost. Like say now they not now go see take the Senate presidency. But remember that they anointed Akpabio to become the Senate president, and the thing he never sit well with a lot of APC members inside their party. So now the matter now we they look at so before we move on, they say Central Bank say they don't give them leave, make it go UK go still before Tinubu go take over, so that they no go baskele am go put them for prison. Now so anybody will loot finish, they'll carry and go another country, may go hide abroad. Now only Nigeria now you go see those rubbish they happen. For abroad, you know, see any senator or any government official say, he don't flee USA. A day Nigeria now, they hide after he loot money. Only in Nigeria will you see criminals and politics fleeing because of their criminal activities against the citizens. But this is unacceptable. They say Godwin Emefiele, the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, has reportedly been granted study leave by President Obasanjo Buhari. The opportunity for Emefiele to flee the country before Buhari leaves office on May 29, 2023 comes amid corruption and terrorism financing allegations against him. However, Sahara reporters learned that the country's secret police, the Department of State Services, this DSS, which made futile attempt to arrest and detain Emefiele in the past over the damning allegations against him, is not happy about the prospect of seeing the CBN governor evade justice. So I don't understand. Is it that the CBN governor, or is it that the DSS is not working with Buhari? So Buhari granted Emefiele leave to flee the country. But remember that Buhari now still give Emefiele all those names, bad names now wait the answer. Now Buhari still the order and making do them. Like the printing of this nonsense new Naira note, we will not see anywhere use. No, we see Buhari tell am making go do am. Now Buhari, we dey still carry go give am for Sorok, we snap picture with. Where am Buhari, where that money, we can't find it anywhere. Today, they don't grant this one leave, make it flee, so that they don't go feel baskiller am after they don't spoil the country finish. They say that the DSS has kicked against the study leave reportedly granted to Emefiele, as it means he will flee the country before May 29th, when another government comes in, a source said on Friday. Bola Tinubu of the All Progressive Congress will be sworn in as Nigeria's new president on May 29th, barring any court judgment to the contrary, as his election victory is being challenged at the Election Petition Tribunal. Voila. They say that Sahara reporters had exclusively reported how the DSS accused Emefiele of sabotaging the economy, financing terrorism, and committing other economic crimes. Only this new Naira note na very big offense against the citizens. And they went on and on and on and on to remind us of all those things we don't tell on how they take, accuse this CBN governor, say, do well, say they misbehave. So remember that the DSS wanted to pick him up, but he was protected with the Nigerian army, Erabo, and all that, plus Buhari's handshake when they give and say, make it there, may nobody touch him. So they can't wait the man for front, say, once Buhari thing of finish now, he can't be saying that Tinubu go take over, say we go catch him again. But as it is now, since he is fleeing the country, like say go US, can't go there, go stay. We are DSS or anybody no go feel catch him, saying they study. I don't know waiting Emefiele won't study at his age now. He won't study grief. I be one study how to make casket or coffin. I beg you, Muna, let me know what you they think concerning this information as it drop. So we'll drop more updates on the next news. Thank you and God bless you.